Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations, as we move over to Tenderlender after getting some more information about our deceased's death. Or more to the point, the deceased's debts. Debts indeed. Heavy, weighing on your shoulders. Tenderlender seem to be they who provided. And with 4 Psychelocks waiting for us, it's time to present the Magatama and unlock information about the head bandage. Let's hope this goes smoothly. Now that we know what the debts are. You can smash them down as much as you like. We're going to break them. The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right?
He.
Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Well, judging by the evidence we found here, I'd say it's a car accident, wouldn't you? Especially considering we know who she is now. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. Well, because, you know, you are one? More to the point, your dad's the head of a crime syndicate that is the Cadaverinis. It's kind of the hint here. I know exactly who you are, Violetta Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? There we go. 1 down. We're on a roll.
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have... He.
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... Well, yeah. I mean, we just saw him, pretty much. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it.
Well, obviously it is, because your thing smashed.
We collided. The motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all.
Is he? He's just a hardy guy. It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I've never figured out how to pronounce Viola correctly. I just can't do it, so don't lambast me for this. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. Plus, the name can be pronounced any way you want it. In a way, Tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. Well, I think the evidence here would be the scooter itself being smashed up and all. You probably get some paint residue, etc. as well. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? A nice pink one. And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you?
He.
1 remains. This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible. Perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Is this Daddy Dearest yet again? Take that! Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you're his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
That's a nice amount. Maybe I should have done that Austin Powers style. Pinky finger to your lips. As we find out what's really going on. Maybe.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation costs $1 million.
$1 million?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. Concrete shoes, but $1 million? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. He's still trying to get the money, is why.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him?
In what way? Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
I still find her ridiculously suspicious. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are 2 things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything alright, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Indeed, don't worry about the poison.
Yeah.
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. The repair bill was thrown into the trash. You might need that to prove things. Well, with that said and done, and lots of stuff thrown into the... Actually, before I move on, I may have thrown it into the trash, but what does this say? A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Due last year. Doesn't mean it's paid off. Right. Which leaves us with 1 person to hunt down, doesn't it? As long as I haven't got any more talk prompts I need to get out of people. Armstrong. Bonjour! I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong, you don't look very happy. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas. I guess that's who it is. Don Tigre. Ah, it's Zinny Oop. Who are you calling Zinny Oop? Zinny Oop? Ah! Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, nah! Uh-oh, I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it! That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Yous wanna know what's sad? I'll tell yous what's sad, and it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the 1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2.
Oui.
Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me. Désolé. I cannot argue with him.
I've been slapped. That really hurts. Is that all you got? I can try to do the other one. Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait.
Don't take it too hard. Phoenix Wright.
I was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital.
Evidence. I thought we were going to say evil. Hold it, pal. Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. I keep hearing like the Dragon Quest 9 like battle sound for a second, or Dragon Quest as well, like end battle kind of noise whenever anything's going on at the moment. But still, we're saved. Detective, you think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Wah! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? All right, thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind.
You're under the table. Get out. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In course. Tender Lender is going down. And so we leave Gumshoe alone behind. The big red criminal. And Armstrong too. That doesn't sound like good odds, but Gumshoe's pretty stocky himself. I wouldn't say Phoenix is the fighter type, unless he's more like live, kind of wha-cha! Maybe he's learned skills. To be honest, it's probably not a bad idea as a lawyer. Especially if you go blind. Then you can be Daredevil, can't you? Isn't that the formula? I don't know.
Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery. In fact, it just was rubbish court session, to be honest. That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course.
I saw that. A little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination.
Why didn't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
I'm counting on you. Hey, pal! Gumshoe's fine. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that.
How did you know she was stressed?
I was watching through the doorway. Oh, you look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help.
Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing.
Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles.
This is a small bottle that turned up in Trevian's kitchen a couple of days ago.
Wow, look at all these little bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many. They're overflowing onto the floor.
Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
We finally got the analysis results back from the lab.
So, what is it? Is it the poison?
I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication.
So it's what was in the ear thing? In the bag? Medication?
Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently.
For ears? You mean?
Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum.
What's Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen?
That's a question in of itself, I guess. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but... that's going to weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it? Or I can use it as a bluff. Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done. Well, my name isn't Phoenix Wright. I'd say that first trial was pretty rubbish. In terms of content, it was kind of just a waste of time until we could get investigating again. But to keep the normal Phoenix Wright structure going. Today's trial, however, may be a different kettle of fish altogether. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed a defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand, but according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Thank you, Mr. Godot. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick?
Ha! Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. You've lost me already, Mr. Godot. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles? Okay, it's not even... The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. He was throwing us off the scent. And today, I'll prove it. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. Who will it be?
A very flamboyant, flambeing chef.
And you are?
Oh, bonjour everyone! I'm Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef of La Très Bien restaurant. Enchanté!
His bum! Ah, why did I look at that first? Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman?
Ooh la la, monsieur! As you can see, I'm le petit perky gentleman, no?
On the day of the incident, you were in Trebion's kitchen. Isn't that right?
With you, monsieur. Everything feels right.
Ha! What? Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Very well, your testimony, please, witness. What a weird exchange. Please tell the court what happened that day at Trebian.
We volunteers.
Alright then. Our first statement with your crazy eyes.
When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decos that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what that old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, no?
But, no he didn't, because he... What? The mirror? Well, he might have seen it, but we know he picked up the right hand, so we... It would have been... I'm confused. Mirror?
Oui, un grande mirror. Le most enormous mirror.
And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front. What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. And now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. May I now? Well, the cross-examination begins. Mr. Jean Armstrong. Well, we'll get to it next episode. So join me then for more Trials and Tribulations. As the court dance properly starts.
Ah, mademoiselle, we will dance among the moonlight.
And I'll see you next time for more. Au revoir.